Hello there, it's Anonymous Tarot here with a pop-in collective message. I hope you guys are doing well. This is going to be a collective reading. So this reading may or may not resonate with you. It is not time specific or sign specific, so please take the messages that apply and simply leave the rest. This deck felt so thin, that's why I was like touchy-feely. Like, why does it feel empty? It's just more thin, flexible cards. I haven't shuffled these in a minute, but I want to shuffle them. Take control of your own narrative, it being in the reverse. Forgive and be your own first priority. So when you have this card in the upright, it's somebody basically being manipulated or treated much like a puppet on a string. This person is dancing on top of a book. So I feel like there could have been a controlling energy who in ways has been dictating a person's storybook or their narrative or their life story. It being in the reverse is very good. Along with be your own first priority, it's almost like someone here is encouraged to maybe create a vision board or visualize what they want for themselves. All right? It's like, I'm going to take control of my life. I'm going to visualize, maybe get creative on how I can manifest this for myself. We could have an artist here in the midst who is maybe breaking free of a controlling narrative or other people trying to dictate their work. This doesn't have to be an artist, but I'm seeing somebody kind of like releasing a situation that was once quite binding. With red, we have forgive. So somebody here might need to forgive a person. This could even be in areas of romance. It's like, I need to forgive and let go. Maybe somebody here likes to take baths. I'm getting this vibe of somebody being quite sad. I'm also hearing identity crisis. So in detaching, the number 10 is also a card or number of completion. In detaching from the situation, a person might be experiencing a bit of an identity crisis, like, who am I? Because whoever this is, they've been controlled in some way, okay? You see here, there's been somebody here who kind of dictated another person's destiny or had them doing things. I'm also getting acting different. I'm hearing acting different. So maybe this person liked certain things and an individual here definitely tried to aid to that. I'm just seeing another person trying to make another person happy or impressed with their behavior. So they've been, whether they realize it or not, manipulated. It's kind of like, well, if I like this, why can't I go about it this way? Why is it to impress another person or to make them happy? And in ways, it changes the way the story goes, right? Because someone here hasn't been moving through their authenticity, and I'm seeing this very somber energy, feeling a little bit lost, trying to figure out, well, who am I then, you know? This could have already happened. This could be past, present, future. Okay, for some of you, someone now is clipping the strings, detaching themselves. For others of you, somebody here is a little bit lost, wondering, well, who am I? I still need to forgive and forget. For some of you, this person in ways might even feel guilty, I'm hearing. This person probably doesn't even realize that forgiveness needs to be had here. Maybe even forgiving themselves, okay? Because it's like, I need to forgive myself for putting up with that, or basically doing what other people wanted me to do or what another person expected of me the entire time. And for others, somebody here is already here, like creating their own life, trying to flourish through the lens of themselves, okay? Being close to their inner truth, their authenticity, expressing themselves more, okay? Somebody here could even have gotten a pet recently, or somebody here has a cat who's like, you know, their best friend, or a pet of significance. But I'm seeing somebody being more self-focused. So this looks like the different stages of a person, going from detachment to a sense of like, you know, I feel this feels a little bit lost. When you look at her face, she looks a little lost and sad. And here it's like a fresh perspective. What's at the bottom? Yeah, slay them all. There's something about fears here. Maybe a person needs to conquer certain fears or other people. All these dragons hovering over this person's dream castle is kind of like reflecting of people who threaten this person's kind of, I'm hearing kingdom come. So it's like what this person envisions for the long haul is threatened by other people who kind of, in ways, requires balance with a number 6. This person is also amputee, so something here took from them. It's like this energy took from this person. And in speaking up their truth with the sword in hand, they can reclaim power back over their life. In a nutshell, That was quite fast. Let's see what this deck has to say. We have 2 cards. Wait. It's not yet time. Things are being woven. So things could be happening behind the scenes. For some of you, somebody here is in limbo. Okay, they've detached, but they have this sense of like, okay, now what? The divine is like, don't worry. Things are happening behind the scenes. And I feel somebody is on the cusp of a whole new world. You're not alone. Isolation, physical connection, and community. Yeah, somebody here could be self-isolating. Okay, they could be trying to like figure themselves out. There are a lot of people who identify with this person's experience, whether they're in close proximity or not. For some of you, y'all are connecting online and you're like, dang, that sounds like my story. And a lot of people can resonate with the same thing. Something here is being woven for a lot of people at the same time. For some of you, this is an energy of detaching from a narrative that doesn't resonate with one anymore. There's like a stopped energy. It's like a pause before things kick off. People could also be connecting with other individuals who have undergone similar experiences to them. It's like they might be on the other side of the globe, but it's like, I feel connected to you. For some of you, this could also be a telepathic connection. These two look like twins. So for some of you, that could be in ways reflected in a telepathic connection for some. Okay, but it's like this person is basically looking like a little baby in the cosmos, and it's like, you know, the new beginning is coming, I'm hearing. It's like, wait, but don't worry. You don't have to wait for too long, I'm hearing. Loosen your grip. This being in the reverse, for some of you, there could be some coping mechanisms. It says coping mechanisms, density, addiction, and let God in. So for some of you, maybe a person here has in ways been drowning. I'm hearing the word drowning in a coping mechanism. Maybe somebody here clung onto something else, okay, in the meantime, maybe trying to deal with this grief, because I'm feeling a lot of grief here. It's like I clung to something else, perhaps to deal with the loss, deal with the blur. I'm hearing somebody might feel as though they're in a bit of a blur, a bit of a haze, like I don't know what's going on, I don't really know who I am anymore. Somebody here could be coming out of a very controlling situation, and it's like they're having this sense of like identity crisis, so they're reinventing themselves basically. And in that limbo, it's very important. It says, let God in. Don't cling to things that might give you a different identity from yourself. You know what I mean? It's kind of like where certain addictions can fester. You might lose yourself, so you don't want that in the process. It's like, trust the process. I'm hearing trust the process. Interesting. Anything else? Grief in the reverse. Yeah, someone here is getting out of grief. Someone here is like, there's something they lost. It says, I understand that losing something is an opportunity to appreciate. I'm hearing somebody here lost themselves. So it's like now they have a chance to appreciate the true self. This person is grieving something. This could be the loss of a relationship. This could be the loss of any relationship, really. Maybe somebody here could even gotten fired, but I feel more something that was controlling. Something that was controlling this person's narrative. It's like they're grieving the loss of something, but in ways shedding their skin to figure out who they really were and always were, or who they are. I'm seeing somebody getting over that grief. And for some of you, this grief could have been prolonged, okay? This could have been a few years that somebody was in limbo. So I feel something is about to kick off. This grief is going to dissipate with grief in the reverse. Now I feel like I honestly feel they've lost themselves, and they're going to start appreciating themselves more, or they're going to start appreciating having discovered themselves. I'm hearing regret in the reverse. Freedom. For some of you, this has a lot, wow, envy. So for some of you, this person could have been surrounded by a very envious individual. I'm hearing playing small. So this person maybe was encouraged to play small, to kind of deal with this person's ego. I feel whoever they were dealing with was very envious of them. And it's like there was a sense of control with freedom in the reverse. With regret in the reverse, I feel like somebody here needs to let go of the regret, or let go of the haze in a way. It's kind of like, don't regret having undergone that experience per se, because it taught you a lot about yourself. It taught you a lot about maybe other people. It taught you a lot about red flags here. So for some of you also, there could have been an individual making another person feel incredibly small here, when in reality that person was very envious of them and the potential they carry. I'm hearing, wow, so it's like, damn, it's like you could be so great, but I'm going to keep you restricted. I'm going to keep you much like a puppet on my string because I'm secretly envious of you and the qualities you seek. This person who was envious was incredibly insecure with self-esteem issues. So it's like not only were they envious, they were operating from a place of insecurity. And that's why there was a sense of restriction. So somebody here, it's like in ways they're kind of letting go of what that experience taught them or what that experience brought them through. I just get this vibe of somebody having survived a situation that was very restricting. This could have been a very controlling situation. And now it's like, I'm just getting the energy re-identifying oneself. Something new is going to kick off here. I feel like this person, due to the experience they had, could be very doubtful of themselves. It's like, I doubt myself. I don't really trust myself with making decisions anymore. I don't really, I don't know if I should do anything. Because somebody here is like, they don't necessarily trust their own discernment entirely, but they're still hanging in there. I feel like this person wants to turn over a new leaf in their life. They want to turn over a new leaf. They're still very much so sad. I feel like this is lifting though. This grief is lifting. For some of you, this is I'm getting this energy of like the 7 stages of grief, and there's a point of acceptance here. Someone here is gaining a point of acceptance, like, okay, whatever that was, it wasn't for the best of me. It's like somebody here is just so like, it's like they're basically re-identifying their own right from wrongs because they were kind of like clinging to another person's amen. It's like I'm hearing Bible. So, wow, that broke. That's significant. That sucks. This is a silver necklace and I always shower with it, so it's kind of weak. Everything happens for a reason. For some of you, there could have been like I'm feeling it's tangible too. When you think of a chain breaking, for some of you, something significant could have broken and it was symbolic for something. I'm just seeing things that don't fit. Maybe something got tight, something got restricting. Maybe it broke and it's symbolic. Very odd. Well, this angel is still standing. I get this vibe of somebody kind of like broadening their perspective on certain things that once tied them before. It's like, okay, in my mind, that was once okay because of this and that and the third. Now it's no longer okay. And they're kind of wrapping their brain around it. They're kind of getting like, it's really feeling like something that is very traditional or conventional and restricting. I'm hearing also somebody could feel like they're breaking the rules when they're really not. And I'm not talking about like criminal things. I'm talking about a perspective on a certain thing. Like for some people, it's like you're just standing up for yourself. Whereas before, they could have thought that that was horrible to do or horrible to say. And it has everything to do with this person needing to speak up about something. And look what's behind it. Come home to yourself, escapist. So somebody here could literally be escaping another individual's reality and coming home to themselves. It's like, who am I? What do I want? What do I stand for? And in ways, they're being encouraged to stand up for themselves. For some of you, this person was always judged harshly. And it's like, I'm feeling in ways for silly things or for things that this person who is judging them isn't considerate of their feelings at all. It was all about this person and this person's perspective alone. And that's why they feel lost. It's like, well, what perspective do I hold of this when I've been in ways conditioned to believe that's the only perspective based on that person's opinion, not necessarily mine. This person's coming home to their soul, honestly, because it's like the brain tends to make sense of things and it depends on the environment it was conditioned around. So it's like, I'm seeing somebody breaking a chain. For some of you, someone here is like breaking a cord. That really didn't mean to happen. Somebody could be breaking the chains that bind them. Something is binding. It really feels binding. I'm getting chills. I wouldn't be surprised if I got the goat man. It feels binding. Wow, speaking of binding. Two of Cups. Ace of Wands. Let me see. Yeah, I saw the Hanged Man. Stuck. Page of Coins. Turning over a new leaf. Somebody here wants a new life. And with that comes a new mindset, a new perspective. It comes with everything. Queen of Cups. Six of Wands. Six of Cups. 10 of Pentacles. The World. Listen. I see a sweetheart here. I see a sweetheart who is entering a victory lap. Okay, this could be a man or a woman, but the Queen of Cups is usually intuitive, empathic, kind. I'm just getting, you know, how they say like the good girl finishes last or the good guy finishes last. No, I feel like there's this energy of somebody really underestimating. I'm just getting like they took someone's kindness for granted here. With the Six of Wands, somebody here could be gaining victory over things of the past. With the Ten of Pentacles, I'm seeing a very like prosperous future for whoever this is, but it's a character nonetheless. The Queen of Water, this doesn't have to be a water sign, but it could be a man in his emotions as well, in his feminine energy, gaining victory over matters of the past. The Six of Cups is a very like, I'm also hearing past life issues. So for some of you, this is maybe karma coming down in this life. I don't know what it is, but it has something to do with a past life. For some, even a past life connection here. With the Ten of Pentacles, that's a bright future with the World. A cycle closing out. There could be a Queen of Cups involved. We'll see. Tell me more. Five of Cups. Someone here could be upset. That's that grief. With the two, I'm being called to look at the Two of Cups. Someone here, I feel like this is like a lover boy or a lover girl. They just love. Like they have, you know what's funny? I was sitting here and I was hearing a love song in my head. Fall in love again. Dun, dun. I don't know what song that is, but it's like buzzing a little bit in my head lately. Yeah, someone here was completely done dirty here. Let me tell you, manipulation, heartache, and a player for some, or a person who was incredibly unreliable. This could have also been heartbreak due to cheating, gaslighting, manipulating. Someone here is just like, they're so upset because they really, either they had high expectations for something. They really want the Two of Cups. For some of you, this person was very like, maybe they thought somebody was it for them, or they really invested in it, or they had like a very bright, fruity perspective to a situation, not knowing they've lost themselves a little bit, okay? And this can go deeper. Okay? It could go multiple levels. I feel somebody's sad because they had high hopes for something, is what it feels like, okay? They had high hopes for whatever this is. This is expecting one's ships to come in. There is a lot of manipulation. You know, Five of Swords is also envy, jealousy, yes, but a lot of manipulation, heartache, and the Knight of Wands is impulsive but never really reliable. It zips in as soon as it zips out, like somebody here really hurt a person. And there's something here that they've been grieving. They're in their feelings about, okay? With the Four, I'm telling you, this is a very fruity person. This person just wants, for some, they look forward to things like marriage, moving in. This person is very, you know, they had high hopes. For some of you, they really thought this person was it. I feel like something is coming in for them, but it might not come in the way they looked at it before. My light is kind of flickering. It's like pulsating almost. Did it make a difference? I just took my charger out. Someone here really thought that a relationship was going to lead to marriage for some. The Hermit, they're really reflecting on this. Why did I do that? Hey, yo, today is a weird day. It just kind of like, I mean, I know my stand isn't the sturdiest right now, but yeah, this person, watch out, don't grow bitter. I'm seeing somebody so jaded here, and rightfully so, because I feel like they really wanted this situation to amount to long term. Like for some of you, this person really thought this is my soulmate. You know what I mean? I'm getting that here. This person could be reflecting, soul searching a lot, and in ways have grown detached. My light is really flickering. It's probably the power. Let's see. That should help. The Fool. This person might take a leap of faith. For some of you, this person has undergone like a spiritual enlightenment that caused them to take a leap of faith. Hierophant. Yeah, the divine is with this person. This person is really a very loyal character. For some of you, this could have been a person who was either a wife or a husband. Like I'm getting this vibe of like, I was faithful. The Hierophant is also very conventional, traditional. This is interesting. This is kind of speaking about what I thought is the case here. Somebody here is very sad because I feel like they really either committed themselves to someone assuming it would lead to marriage, or this was literally a long-term commitment. The Hierophant to the Four of Wands. That is the ultimate commitment. Somebody here is grieving a commitment or one they expected to have come out of a situation because they really, wow, Death card. I didn't even know that happened. I was shuffling. Yeah, now I'm seeing the King of Pentacles, King of Wands. Like, I'm just getting, I don't know who is who here. I just know one person is very disappointed in a situation they thought would have amounted to forever. Like, it's very clear. They're grieving something. And I feel whoever is who in the situation, it smells like a partnership, and a person is kind of appreciating what was lost. One person was definitely more controlling than the other, causing one to lose their sense of identity. I feel like something big is being grieved here. Death. King of Pentacles. Yeah, that's the match to the Queen of Pentacles. I really feel a person here was like, this is my soulmate. This is my forever. This is... Tell me about the Five of Cups. What's going on here? Two of Wands. I feel there a shift is happening here that is putting them in two minds about something. Like, should I move forward? Should I take a leap of faith? Should I let this go? The shift is here. Yeah, there's a Queen of Cups here who's upset. The Lovers in the reverse speaks of breakups. Four of Coins speaks of having a hard time letting go. Someone here actually truly clung to something. Strength card. It would take strength for them to move on at all. Now, you know, when one clings to things, if the Four of Pentacles is very like, I want to control, I want to hold on. The Lovers in the reverse is also sometimes a severing of ties. Yeah. Something here is being severed. Maybe a contract is being broken, whether this is a physical one or an energetic one. I'm also hearing the word trauma bonding. Someone here was trauma bonding with another person. I can feel it with all of the control, the grief, the loss of sense of self. This is how it's supposed to be. The Hierophant is very conventional. This can even speak of, you know, making promises here. Contracts are always indicative of promises, right? Someone here is grieving it, and they're kind of like in this split position. I feel like this person didn't necessarily want to let go. Both of these cards are reflecting a grip here. The Four of Pentacles is also sometimes a card of like, in ways, wanting to take control of one's sense of stability. And it doesn't necessarily have to be a monetary thing. It can be an emotional thing. A crutch, I'm hearing. The Lovers in the reverse. There's some kind of bond being severed. And the reason why the person is in the Five of Cups is because they either wanted it to reach long-term commitment, or that was truly the case. Strength. It takes strength to move forward. Six of Swords. With the Seven of Pentacles, this could have taken a long time. The Seven of Pentacles also is a card of taking stock of a situation. There was a definite, like, something here felt like it was dragged out. And it has a lot to do with control. I have the Queen of Wands on the floor, and the Moon, the Empress, the Two of Cups, the Page of Swords. The Queen of Wands is off balance on the floor. Now, usually this speaks of like an angry feminine. With the moon, something here could be hidden. Someone here is very nervous, defensive. There's an energy of defensiveness here, guarded. Someone here could be nervous and regarding another person being around. Because Queen of Wands can often be like another woman, another man. There's an energy of like heightened anxieties coaxing out here. The Nine of Swords is sleepless nights, not sleeping at all, excessive thinking, insomnia, etc. With the Seven of Wands, this is having one's guards up. What's behind it? The Hangman. This energy stagnated a person. I want to know more about the Four of Pentacles because I feel a lot of it hides in this card. We have the King of Water, the Page of Cups. Someone here could have held on to a person. It smells like holding on to a person. If I'm looking at a card of somebody holding on to something, somebody here could have held on to a person. Maybe the love they gave, the tenderness they expressed once upon a time. Like I'm getting this energy of a person kind of holding on to somebody because of who they are, what they've reflected before. I really feel that energy of maybe somebody here regrets being very restricting. There's envy here, insecurities. I'm just getting this energy of having a hard grip on a person. Page of Cups, the Magician, King of Pentacles. The Magician is somebody who tries to make something happen. The Page of Cups speaks of hearts to hearts, kindness, apologies even. Queen of Pentacles, steady here. Seven of Wands. There's something about somebody trying to defend something. Tell me more about the Four of Pentacles. What's in this grip? These cards are frantic. Page of Pentacles. In the reverse. You know, that's usually a card of sometimes wanting to turn over a new leaf, right? But it can also be a card of empty promises or seeds planting that don't amount to something. Page of Pentacles in the reverse. It's like I have a suggestion, but how far does it get me? With the Eight of Cups, there's a sense of emotional detachment here. Yeah, Judgment. It's like with the Eight of Cups, usually that's depicted of somebody having walked away or in ways emotionally detached. I feel like the emotional detachment led to a sense of enlightenment. With Judgment, this is either an opportunity to have a second chance or to call the shots on something. It's like yes or no. It's very ultimatum energy. For some of you, someone here resurrected a situation. With the Page of Pentacles in the reverse, it was kind of like, tell me more, but why is the Page of Pentacles in the reverse? This can definitely be a card of like, I promised this, but is it really the case? I'm seeing the Six of Wands to the Queen of Cups. Maybe somebody was trying to secure a victory. Why is the Page of Coins in the reverse? Two of Swords. That's usually a card of not seeing the truth. That's usually a card of denial. Why is the Page of Coins in the reverse? King of Pentacles. Nine of Cups. Yeah, someone here had a very dreamy perspective. I'm seeing multiple people here. Now, for some of you, this reflects the same individual, but it's what I meant with the role of a King of Pentacles. It has everything to do with the Hierophant and the Four of Wands. The way cards illustrate themselves, you know, the King of Pentacles is usually more of a father figure or a practical person or a husband of a sorts. Queen of Pentacles as well is more of a mom, a wife, like has everything to do with a viewpoint. The Hierophant is about a traditional, conventional way of looking at things. For some of you, a person here is very religious, okay? And it's like, when I mean a person here really, really, really wanted, this reminds me of someone's like dream. It's like there was a dream here somebody had. It's the overall energy of grieving that dream. Grieving the Four of Wands, grieving the Hierophant. It's like a dream. Either this person really, really wanted this. The Nine of Cups is really, really wanting to work on. Wow, I don't like this. Really, really wanting to work on something. Three of Pentacles is collaboration, but something here is ending poorly with the Ten of Swords. It's like the Nine of Cups is my dreams, my visions, my aspirations, my desires. With the Ten of Swords, something isn't working right because whose dream is it I'm hearing? Whose dream is it? Something here was manipulated. And I don't know who is who here because I have a lot of characters out, but it feels like somebody just really, and I don't blame this person, but at the same time, it's like I feel something was off, and it's in this Page of Pentacles in the reverse. Why is the Page of Pentacles in the reverse? Ten of Pentacles wanted to come out. I'm seeing justice. Why is the Page of Pentacles in the reverse? Queen of Swords, listen. For some of you, a person kind of, I don't know if this is, you know what happened here. I feel like somebody could have either promised something or suggested something, but they were moving from a detached place. Why is it Three of Swords? I'm telling you, someone here was moving from a painful place. It's like I'm hurt already, but with the Page of Pentacles in the reverse, it's kind of like it's giving me a bad seed planted. So it's like, you know when they say you cook and you make food with love? It's like when you make food and you pour love into it, it's homey, it's soul food, it tastes good. What happens when you do something without love? Somebody here planted a Page of Pentacles, which is, as I said, wanting to turn over a new leaf. For some of you, somebody here tried to do something again or work at something again. And with the Queen of Swords and the Three of Swords, it was from a scorned place. The Three of Swords is kind of like hurting, but with the Queen of Swords, it's like I'm in ways moving from a more logical place, yes, but it's scorned because the heart has already been hurt. Grief in the reverse. For some of you, somebody here tried to pull themselves out of the grief. For some of you, somebody here, yes, it's manipulation, Five of Swords. It's like there's jealousy here. There's manipulation here. So it's like, how am I supposed to turn over a new leaf with a person when they're moving through a scorned place? Like, I don't know what went south here. All I know is for sure there was heartache. There was a grip. It has everything to do with a dream. And I feel there was manipulation here. It's like it's smelling like get back energy. Yes, Five of Wands is drama. 555. Five of Wands is drama. The Three of Wands is kind of like almost anticipating it. Five of Swords is manipulation. It smells very competitive. It smells very jealous. It smells very like, and it has everything to do with holding on to something that maybe lost or has reached its expiration date. It's like, I'm going to cling to something, so I'm going to pour into it regardless of it not sprouting properly because somebody here moved from a space of no love. The Queen of Swords is like the Ice Queen. The Three of Swords explains why. So it's like someone here was hurt. I'm seeing that. And it doesn't have to be a queen. It can definitely be a king because I'm seeing kings and queens. But it smells like, I'm going to do this again, but I'm scorned. And it's like you're making a meal, but there's no love, right? It's the Five of Swords. It smells like get back energy. King of Wands here. This damn near smells like, well, you hurt me, so I'm going to hurt you back. But it's like, you know what I mean? It stems from a space of insecurity, Eight of Swords. Something smells like get back energy. It has a lot to do with a controlling narrative. A controlling narrative. Like, I'll have you like a puppet on my strings because this is my storybook I'm hearing. This is my storybook. Wow. So it smells like, tell me more. It's everything in this. When this card fell on the ground, it just smelled like a bad seed. Judgment. Something maybe is getting another go around. It's like it's being judged. It's like, wow, we were here before. So it's like I'm getting that. It's like a second chance. It's like a yes or no. It's very like Judgment Day is here. But I feel like this Judgment Day was already had. It smells like, oh, I made the decision to plant a new seed here, turn over a new leaf. I'm hearing it's like, let's have a fresh start, but under what vibration? Because someone here was under a very scorned vibration, actually. Under a very hurt vibration. Tell me more about the Page of Pentacles. Wheel of Fortune to the Goat Man. I'm telling you, it's like as soon as this seed was planted, it did something to a karmic wheel. With the Goat Man, definitely. It's about control. It's about power. It's about greed. It's about whatever the Goat Man rules, right? Ego. That's where someone's like, it's like, I'm just hearing the horns came out. It really smells like as soon as this person planted this seed, it just smells like a bad egg or a bad idea or something was a bad idea. Page of Pentacles in the upright is turning over a new leaf, wanting to take a next step, to have something new, maybe even conversation, suggestion. In the reverse, it's an empty promise. Somebody here could have said, I promise to do this, or I promise to do that, or let's promise to work things out. And it's like, Ten of Wands, yeah, the goat man, it became heavy. The Ten of Wands is a lot of burdens. The goat man is from, for some of you, someone even got angry. With the Wheel of Fortune, that's when a karmic wheel started. Or it's like it went full in motion, or it got repeated. Something here smells repetitive. Nine of Pentacles in the reverse, insecurity. Six of Wands, wanting to win. For some of you, somebody here, either, you know, when you think of the Six of Wands, it's about reputation, it's about glory, it's about victory, it's about winning. Somebody here could have been, in ways, not the most secure of themselves. Wow, I'm done. When I mean everything I said, Justice is a card of karma in the tarot. It's good karma or balance, something balancing the scales. In the reverse, it's bad karma. Nine of Pentacles in the reverse is somebody who's not insecure, or is not secure of the self. In the upright, it's somebody who's fine on their own, whether emotionally, mentally, financially. In the reverse, it's codependent. It doesn't matter in what way. It has a lot to do with this person's security. I'm really feeling it has something to do with emotional security as well. With the, yeah, because this person's grieving, or someone is grieving. With the Justice card in the reverse, it's something that aids to someone's bad karma here. I need to get to the bottom of this because it feels very like something here spun. It has everything to do with this idea. It feels like a suggestion, but under what terms? A promise, but under what terms? Like who, I'm just feeling this energy, but what were you promising? What was it really? Something is going to end here, and that's why somebody's very upset, because it depicts their dream. I have a few cards here that really would tell me what time it is. It's like, let's do this, and then, but under what energy? I really feel that analogy of the food makes sense. Like somebody can taste. Speaking of coping mechanisms, somebody here might have acquired an addiction, like lost themselves, got caught up in something. Yeah, now they're very, like somebody here is like sorry for what they've done even. Okay, and I really feel this could be a person you've dealt with. This could be you, right? But I'm smelling more like it has everything to do with somebody clinging on to a dream. Yeah, I can't make it up. When I mean I split a deck, my happily ever after is not looking too happy right now. It's somebody who had a dream. Like I'm seeing like a child, someone's inner child always had a dream, okay? Yo, this person is not like, I feel like they clung to the dream, not realizing that it's like, but who are the characters in the story? Do you have to have said characters in your story through manipulation? They're probably not meant to be there. Like somebody, I'm seeing somebody tampering with a person's free will, whether through manipulation, energy manipulation. Something is not going the way a person planned, because there's an energy here of imbalance. Imbalance caused due to this thing. It's like control. Somebody went about something poorly, and the wheel of karma started when this person moved through that energy. So for some of you, somebody here was in a get back energy. For others of you, this person was in a controlling energy, and that's what got something going. I'm hearing that's what started this wheel. But with the Justice card in the reverse, something here, it's like somebody chose something or chose a path that really is not going to lead to the outcome they desired, okay? If that's what it feels like. We need to know about this energy, please. And for some of you, you could have been dealing with somebody like this. And, you know, for some of you, somebody here operated like this because they didn't forgive. They didn't forgive. For others of you, okay, this is an energy of somebody who needs to forgive this person for doing what they did. I'm just seeing like a person having lost themselves in a connection. It's like, I lost myself doing this. I lost myself getting caught up into this. I lost myself. I just see a bad seed. It has something to do with an idea or a suggestion, or um, I'm hearing again, it was how this person chose to start over a new leaf. It's like if I'm friends with somebody, right? Yeah, there's envy here for sure. Green just isn't my color. I'm ridden with envy. For some of you, this is how they started the new leaf. Because let's say, you and your friend are on bad terms, right? Let's say you have a girlfriend, or like, me and a friend. And not girlfriend, but a female friend, right? And we had an argument or something, right? Right? And I'm talking to this person, and we apologize, we choose to continue the friendship. But something, whether in me or in that friend, still resides about the argument. It's like you can't start over a new leaf with the same resentment or bitterness in your heart for that person. It will literally come crashing down eventually. You know what I mean? It's like somebody here, I feel like somebody here didn't forgive another person. That's why forgive is out. For some of you, they were seeing red. For some of you, it had everything to do with that dream they wanted. What is going on here? We're not on speaking terms. This is probably why this person is upset. I guess they're not that into me. Because if you have to either manipulate a person to stick around, or like force something, control something, yes, I'm being haunted by my actions. This is somebody who feels rejected. For some of you, oh, don't say it ain't so. But this Page of Coins in the reverse, maybe this has something to do with turning over a new leaf. For some of you, someone here had a slip up or a scare. But this Page of Pentacles in the reverse, this says pregnancy, scare, or trap. Page of Pentacles in the reverse with blocked here. I fight for what I want in life, and that includes love. Very forceful energy here, guys. When I mean this person don't look to 100, it's a forceful energy. When somebody has a weapon in hand, it's holding somebody against their will. It's also quite, I feel somebody did something to turn over a new leaf or to continue a dream. Okay, and that wasn't the way to go. Emotional manipulation for some. This doesn't feel right. Yes, my childhood traumas affect how I act as an adult. It really feels like somebody whose inner child has this dream, right? And it's like gung-ho about this dream. My misery needs company. Somebody here needs to do some internal work. For some of you, there's something in their past that they haven't gotten over or haven't fully forgiven or processed. And now I'm just seeing this little tornado in my mind's eye spinning around. Somebody here went about something the wrong way. How are we to conclude this, Spirit? Can we please expand on the Page of Pentacles in the reverse? What is this about? Listen, it was to turn over a new leaf. For some of you, this has something to do with finances, with this Ace of Pentacles here. It has something to do with a new beginning, wanting something, wanting for some of you something tangible. It's like this suggestion was to grant somebody something. Tell me more about the Page of Pentacles in the reverse. Six of Cups coming off funny. This is the past. Six of Cups in the upright is nostalgic for beautiful memories in the past. Struggling, it's a card that relates to the past that sometimes, yes, I'm hearing childhood trauma or something from the past that haunts a person. I'm also hearing a grudge, okay? Two of Pentacles, struggle, seeking balance. High Priestess, also struggling, maybe going against one's intuition. Listen, Five of Pentacles to the Ten of Wands. I feel like, look, and the Three of Swords. It's like somebody here, what I mean, it's like I'm trying to do something, I'm trying to juggle something, I'm trying to gain this stability in a situation, going against my intuition. with either a grudge in hand or the past being very unhealed, right? Because when you think of the past, it's like in the upright, this is sweet memories. In the reverse, this is something from the past. For some of you, as I said, trauma bonding. When I get this, the Ten of Wands in the reverse is letting go of all baggage. Five of Pentacles is feeling deserted, left out in the cold, abandoned. For some of you, this could have been an abandonment wound. For some of you, this is going to be very heavy on a person to release. The Three of Swords is incredibly heartbreaking. But this has everything to do with the way, and I'm just seeing somebody like cook food, right? For some of you, there was this movie, wasn't it this movie on Netflix or Hulu? I don't know, but it's called The Menu or something. And this woman was like, yeah, you make food, but you don't make it with love. And I want a burger. I just saw like a sliver of a scene on TikTok. And this man takes great pride in, you know, serving his food or something like that. Like this guy was like this super, like, I don't know how many star chef inviting, you know, wealthy people to come in and eat his food. And this one girl was like, I'm not impressed with your food. It's tasteless. And guess what? I'm hungry. And what triggered him was when the woman was like, I want a burger. Something about the burger triggered a memory of his past. And he looked at her like, I've never been, like, this man was so shocked that this girl told him off because his food is creme de la creme, right? And she was like, yeah, you don't make your food with love. You make it with obsession, with like, you know, pride. It was all about ego. So he was making his food through his ego and not with love, not with his soul. So when she asked him about that burger, knowing that it would trigger a memory of him when he was a little boy, he looked at her in total shock because this man had to just make a traditional cheeseburger. No fancy steaks, no nothing. And oh, I'm getting so many chills. And this man was like looking at her like, he just like, what I mean, this man was all puffed up, roaming around, like boastful, and just in the scene, you could just feel the energy of that man. He took great pride in having his restaurant and having the whole experience and being so wealthy and having everything. But as soon as she said, I just want a dang cheeseburger with fries, he took the challenge because it made him emotional to make a burger that reminded him about the time when he used to love what he did as a kid. When it didn't become about fame, success, recognition, it just became about loving what you do. I really feel this energy linked to this reading. Somebody here, it's like they were doing something with full intent without the love for it. It was about the ego. And something here is going to jog this person's memory of the past and is going to give them an opportunity to heal this. That's what that scene felt like, because she looked at him knowing she triggered that. Like, I just want a damn burger and I'm hungry. Guess what? I'm hungry. And that triggered him because it's like, this is my restaurant. I've been feeding you and you're still hungry. Like, he took great offense to it, naturally so, right? Because his ego is pretty puffed up. And as soon as she said she just wants a damn burger with cheese and medium well, and she's like, I just want fries. Like, he looked at her like challenge accepted, because he doesn't like somebody, you know, not liking something. He did, God forbid, right? And it was such a transformational moment when this man served her the burger and he looked at her like, does she like it? Does she like it? It was such an impressionable moment because he made that burger with so much love and she liked it. And then she's like, I'll have a doggy bag. Like, I'll take the rest to go. And he looked at her like twitching because he was like, this bitch wants a doggy bag for my food. It was very, like, the ego was so big. And I love just it was a dance. This actress was brilliant. I can't remember her name. Yeah, this person's heartbroken because for some of you, this person really thought this was their forever. Yeah. I'm telling you, this incident is going to jog a memory of the past. And this is in ways supposed to encourage somebody to heal what this was. This is hard to let go of. This is hard. This person has been carrying this baggage around for a minute. This person might have heavy abandonment issues, okay? What can we say about this story? I find this very odd. Yep, I'm seeing the Grim Reaper here. Time to heal. This person needs to heal. This person has been dancing around, going against their intuition for the longest while. This is not everybody's reading. The fact that this reading is here really tells me that someone watching needs to digest this. Heartbroken. I'm telling you, this person's absolutely distraught. Deeply hurt, sad, separation, breakup, feeling lost, grieving, and mourning. Everything I said, this person feels lost. They're having a sense like an identity crisis right now. They're deeply hurt, they're grieving, they're mourning. It's just the part that I'm saying is feeling lost. For some of you, they've lost themselves trying to control something. For others of you, they lost themselves being controlled. So who are you? Okay, I'm really feeling it's very strong. One person needs to basically fight their inner demons, is what this feels like. Whether in ways where you were controlled by another person or you allowed yourself to be controlled versus being the controlling one, okay? Endings bring new beginnings, growth, change, liberation, and transition. This person is kind of like, this is a transformational experience. And is in ways supposed to help them expand, okay? You know, when I say something and it comes through happiness, the second word is expansion, joy. With breakup, separation, stop the pattern, silent treatment, and abandonment, I truly feel that someone here broke it off with this person. In a ways, it's like something is allowing the pattern to stop. There was a repetitive cycle here. Silent treatment and the word abandonment is also very crucial here. Yeah, the golden mirror, self-absorbed narcissist, one-sided relationship, and love bombing. This could have definitely involved a person who was in ways acting out from narcissistic traits or tendencies, okay? The golden mirror is maybe somebody who doesn't like to look at themselves at all. At all. Because it's like, that wound hurts way too much for this person to ever truly look at it and figure it out, okay? Because someone here, when I mean a lot is being dropped, this person has been carrying a lot. It's like it's being dropped. Something is being dropped. This person has been carrying a lot here, trying to struggle with an uphill battle when a cat is like, just let this go. Just let this go. And it's like, this is a threat to their abandonment wound. I really feel a threat to someone's abandonment wound. Snake. Yeah, someone here probably acted a bit malicious here with snake and the golden mirror. Wow. Let's see. Anything else we need to know regarding this story? For some of you, this person went as far as to track, okay? Maybe this person was tracked. For some of you, this was like multiple people involved. For some of you, there was security things here trying to... When I see money spells, it's somebody who's just trying to manifest more abundance. Yeah, for some of you, there is a lack mentality here. The Five of Pentacles. The Five of Pentacles speaks of lack, whether emotional or financial. Somebody here could have been moving out of lack, okay? Damn, this was a very intense reading. I'm not gonna lie. I'm at 53 minutes. Anything else about soul's journey lessons here? Happiness, yeah. I'm aware that being happy means I'm on the right path. Ask yourself, are you happy? Are you happy under these circumstances? Yes or no? It's really that simple, I'm hearing. Somebody here is going to try to seek happiness again. This experience is supposed to allow them to find their right path that's aligned with their intuition and not going against it. Empathy. For some of you, there's someone here with a low sense of empathy. These cards are basically pointing out what someone here needs to find or what they're needing to learn. I am open to seeing both sides of a situation. I really feel an empath and a person who's apathetic. They need to be open to seeing both sides, not just their own, right? Because people who, in ways, make things about themselves, like the chef. It's like, it's all about him, and his, you know. So, God forbid a person had an opinion about his food. It's like, what? And it's just outrage. outrage, absolute outrage. And it's like this person was forced to see that woman's opinion about his food not being all that as it is. All that as a bag and a bag of chips. It's like, I just want a burger. I don't eat all this. I just want a burger. It was so like basic. For some of you, that has something to do with this narrative, okay? For some of you, maybe one person just wants the simple things, and this other person is all about, you know. For some of you, that has a hint in here with these finances. Maybe somebody was very materialistic, and another person just wants simple, okay? Whatever it is, I'm seeing that illustrate. Yeah, surrender. I can't make it up. I can release my need to control. This is all about control. Control. I need control over a situation. For some, abundance. Wow. And with death, there's an ending. I'm learning that endings are merely new beginnings. They have to accept. I feel like this energy is almost feeling forced to accept something they can no longer control. Let me get some animals here before I close the reading. Let me get some animals. Animales. Fish coming up funny. I need the book on this one. Oh! And the card I flicked out. Oh, wow. Restlessness, change of focus, lost in the current. I can't make this up. Y'all are going to think I'm restlessness, change of focus, lost in the current. How many times did I use the word lost? The fish loves to subsumed in life's current. Nothing pleases it more than movement, and more movement. It being in the reverse, somebody tried to avoid change. The roaming lifestyle of the fish may be exhilarating for a while, but usually leads to weariness and slippery relationships. With all the possibilities out there in the vast waters, the fish becomes lost without clear goals and intentions. Spend some time with the lunar forces, dear fish, and the peace and calm of the moon will soothe your soul. For some of you, somebody here could have water in their chart or have some kind of link to the moon cycles. When in balance, adaptable travels well. When out of balance, distracted changes mind often. To bring into balance, set a small goal and accomplish it. So someone, you really needs to take one step at a time. This person feels lost from this experience, whether the controlled or the controlling. Can't make it up. Peacock, great pride. Beaver, wanting to build on one's stability. Now the beaver is somebody who works very hard, right? It's like a dam. I want to build. The beavers are very like homey energies when you think of the movie Narnia. I don't know why, I just started thinking about that movie. Peacock, very prideful, proud, right? Listen, this is the chef. This is literally the chef. And this is probably like, you know, the energies of wanting to like work and build, but it's about being like showy, right? It's about flashing one's feathers. This person is quite prideful. With the firefly, I really feel somebody here is in ways, it's like where it's dark as heck, there's something that's going to spark and jog someone's memory, or jog an experience, or jog like something's going to be the light for this person because they're undergoing a lot of darkness. Okay, for a lot of you, it was all about ego, pride, and building things. Ego, pride, and expanding on stability. But something here is going to be a light bulb moment for this person to figure something out about themselves or about who they were dealing with here. I feel like this person is going to go through an awakening. So for some of you, this is somebody or two people who were trauma bonding, who are now in this experience forced to go through an awakening, forced to study themselves, forced to find themselves. Okay, this is a very interesting reading. Very interesting reading. Heartbreak, acts, separation that will lead to expansion. Okay. It will lead to paradise once one overcomes this heartbreak. Because someone here right now watching is in the 5 of Cups. For others of you, you know, it's because you're the one who clung to something, or you're the one who in ways was controlled. Let me get this card that fell on the ground. Remember that little tea leaf card that fell? Wow. Financial pinch. 5 of Pentacles. Let's see if there's anything else that wants to come out for some of you. Someone here is losing out on finances. Stepping into a new experience, yeah. A new world. Depression, anxiety, worry that someone is against you, yeah. Somebody here definitely, their guard is up, they're depressed, they have anxiety with this change, but it will be a new experience for the better. Broken, or what, cracked cup, dissatisfaction with life. Yeah, heavy. Wow, great worry over nothing. Somebody here is very worried. I feel somebody is like, if your circumstances don't bring you happiness right now, this is flushing out a lot of things. I feel a lot of emotions twirling around for this person, but it's supposed to bring them to the right path that will bring them happiness, because whatever this is, this person wasn't happy. I just feel this person clung to a dream, okay? They clung to a dream, or they participated in a dream that wasn't really theirs, and now they have an identity crisis. For some of you, one person was very like kind and wanting to build, but another person was more in their ego, okay? And there's this light bulb moment happening. It's so something that's supposed to shed light in this period of darkness for someone, okay? Any last words? Time to get out of a situation. I can't make it up. Definitely trauma bonding. What is this card? Yeah, the cracked cup fell out again. Yeah, time to get out. This is time to get out for someone. Someone here watching needs to get out of a situation before it either gets worse. But I'm hearing it couldn't possibly get worse. Wow. That's sad. Whoever's going through this, hang in there. Hang in there. You're on the path to real happiness, I'm hearing. You're on the path to true happiness. All right. That's what I have for you guys. If this reading resonated, please don't forget to like and subscribe, and I will see you next time. Bye.